You just played Final Fantasy 1, Brandon.
Deal me, you
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah, what did you think about that game?
Shit.
I thought it was really fucking good. Not gonna
Brandon,
lie.
what did that dude drop?
I don't know what he drops, Nick. And I can't look right now because we're about to die. But no, I thought 1 was really fucking good. Surprisingly.
Stop critting me, you
Did,
bastard.
like, storyline wise and stuff? Like, how does it compare storyline wise? Or it doesn't even really have a story, does it?
Yeah, it has a story. The story is a little lacking.
Stick your pet on it.
But I'm trying to. He didn't want to fucking do it. The story is a little lacking. But it does have a story. But the for it being the first Final Fantasy, the mechanics are really solid in it. The job system was really
Isn't that
good.
like the Super Nintendo or some shit?
It was NES, regular
It's on
Nintendo.
NES, yeah. It's got like
Yeah.
all the foundational things that you would come to expect from a Final Fantasy. Like it's got crystals in it. It's got all the fucking archetypes for the classes and stuff.
Yeah. Got chocobos, got a canoe for the rivers, and a boat. It's got some cool like extra stuff that you don't necessarily need to do, but kind of give it that extra flavor. Like you don't actually have to upgrade your class, but there's like a whole side quest you can do, and like a whole extra secret dungeon that's has a really cool like portal puzzle. Um, that was pretty fun, actually. So yeah, I mean, surprisingly, 1 is good.
Yeah, I mean it started the
Um,
whole thing, right?
yeah, it makes sense that it would be good. It saved the company.
Oh, that's true.
The areas that it's lacking
back in a second,
is
Brandon.
like, all right. The area that it's lacking in is like the story is a little hard to piece together, and finding out where to go is hard as well.
It doesn't.
Like they just give you vague hints.
It's like super open, right? Like you can kind of attack it in any order, right? Or does it have like a set path?
There's a set path, but there's parts of it that are open.
Oh.
Like you can get the crystals in any order.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the main stuff.
But there's certain things you need to do to prompt those quests to be done.
Got you. Yeah. Okay.
So like once you get to like a certain part, the rest of it's open. You can just kind of do what you want.
Yeah. See, I've never actually played it before. I mean, like I've watched stuff, but I've never actually sat down to beat it. Maybe I've played like an hour or two because I had what was it? The old PlayStation, the Final Fantasy Legends or something? Anthology, is that what it was? It was like, it came with 1 and 2 on a disc and maybe Chrono Trigger or something like that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Anthologies had 6 in Chrono Trigger on it, I think. Or 4 in Chrono Trigger.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. There's another one, though, that had 1 and 2 on it.
It had some like additional cutscenes added to it for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's got a good, I think it's got, like, from what I've seen of it, kind of has the core, everything that makes Final Fantasy. Like, the crystals show up, fucking all the classes are there. The airship in it?
Yeah, the airship's in it.
Is Sid in it?
Sid is in it.
See, like, it's got everything you need.
Yeah, it's got everything that makes a Final Fantasy a Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and you're right, it did, like, it saved the company, right? Like,
Yeah. The reason why it was called Final Fantasy is because it was the company's last shot.
Yeah, exactly.
They were going to go bankrupt if the game wasn't successful, moderately successful.
Right. Yeah, and then it ended up saving the company, and now we're at Final Fantasy 16, and that game is tanking the company.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's like they did, like Nobuo Matsu's actually had an interview not too long ago where they talked about the recent state and the direction that Final Fantasy's gone in, and he said himself that the moment that Sakaguchi left the company was the moment that Final Fantasy started dying. And that's that's Nobuo Uematsu, you know, I mean, he's the GOAT proposer. I mean,
How about they
composer.
go back to the standard formula?
Yeah, and like I still think that they did Sakaguchi dirty. Like I don't know how much y'all know about what happened with Sakaguchi, but when 7 came about, he shared director and producer. And then the dude that he shared with went on to make Final Fantasy 8, and then Sakaguchi went on to make Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
And 8 kind of sold well because it rode off the coattails of 7. But 8 was actually kind of regarded like not that great, you know, mixed reviews. And so when 9 was coming out, 10 was being announced too. The dude that directed 8 went on to make 10, which 10 is whenever he brought in, well, I can't think of the other guy's name, but he brought in another dude, and they co-directed together on 10, and 10 became the GOAT.
I think.
But like 9 came out at the end of PlayStation 1's lifespan, when PS2 was announced, Final Fantasy 11,
9
10,
did
11 were
the shit
announced,
end of it, right?
and it was following 8's coattails, so they kind of got the shit end of it. It didn't sell well. It wasn't until later that people started playing it and they realized, like, wow, this shit's really good.
Dude, 9 was an awesome.
And now it's like, yeah, 9's fantastic. It's now the highest rated Final Fantasy game.
I really like the systems in 9 where you learn like the text from the weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff is.
But anyways, what I was saying is that because 9 did poorly, they took Sakaguchi off of Final Fantasy. And
What was the one?
He left the company after that.
What was the first one they did where it was like not really open world per se, but you could see the mobs? It wasn't like random.
Are there any where you can see the mob? Crystal Chronicles does.
12.
12, yeah.
Maybe it was.
Hey, I'm fighting over here, Alex.
Oh shit.
But Crystal Chronicles is more like a. Because
one of them, I think it was for PlayStation 2 or 3. I didn't really like that one at all.
I think you're talking about 12.
Probably.
Where
the main character was like some blonde dude.
Yeah, Van in 12.
That's literally every game, dude.
No, that's not true. 8, he's brown hair in 8.
Yeah.
Has brown hair.
Final Fantasy 12, which is weird because it plays so identical to 11. Like, those games play super similar.
Yeah, but the problem with 12 that they later fixed in the Zodiac era was that it, like, made it so that the best way to play it was to give everybody, like, everything. Like, healing and damage and all that. Yeah, there was no subclassing. And so, like, it made people play in a style that they didn't intend, so they later made the Zodiac.
The problem with 12 is that I've started that game at least 6 times and never finished it.
Yeah, I think I didn't finish that. I can't remember. I made it pretty far, but I got to a point where I'm like, dude, fuck this. I was like, fuck this game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy 12 are the only ones I haven't beaten out of the mainline series. Well, and 16 now.
I don't even remember the storyline for 12 now that I think about it.
It's steeped in politics.
Dude, it's
very political.
It's kind of long, and honestly, I feel like the first half of the game doesn't really tell you much about the storyline.
Because I remember that being a thing too. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, it takes a while to get going. Like, you end up in prison. You're just kind of doing stuff. It takes a while for that game to get going.
Yeah. I haven't beaten it either. I've gotten pretty far in it, though.
Yeah, I remember getting pretty far. I just don't remember the story, and it got to a point where I just didn't care how it ended.
It gets relatively difficult, too. Like, especially some of the hunts. The monster hunts are pretty hard, like some of them.
Because I remember...
and it's got the system, the Gambit system, and it's just like...
That's what it was, the Gambit system. I hated that, too.
That's like the super move system, and it's really like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not really sure what the fuck I did right there, but cool.
Plus, I think this is during, like, the PS2 era, so there was all kinds of other shit I could be playing. It's kind of how I felt about it,
well,
too.
also, Final Fantasy XI was a thing, so...
Yeah.
That, too.
It was, like, basically single-player Final Fantasy XI.
I think that's why I bought it, is because I was playing 11, and I was like, I wonder what they're going to do with 12. And,
and it was just a clone of 11 in single player. I don't think it's like a
bad
bad game, but it's definitely not. I don't know.
Not one to write home to mother about.
Yeah, no,
It's
the
not as good as
Zodiac
10,
Age
in my opinion.
actually fixes a lot of the issues that I had with it. But
just not enough for you.
I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah,
just not enough for me to beat it, man.
You just beat Final Fantasy 1, so I mean that's...
Again, the car one is the one... The car one is the honest-to-God only one I didn't... Like, I straight up could say I didn't like it.
15?
Yeah, that one with the
that's
car.
Boys Night Out. What's wrong, dude? Boys Night
It was
Out is
just,
awesome.
it was just dumb, dude. Like, he was like a pompous... Like, I didn't like the main character either. Like, he was just like some arrogant little shit. Like, daddy's boy, I'm a prince.
Well, the other problem with Final Fantasy 15 is it has...
It was like basically playing as like a rich kid with fucking...
His plan was Richie Rich.
Yeah, his three names.
Like, I'm like, I don't... I think the main character is kind of a dick. He's got daddy's money, daddy's cars.
Yeah, he's just Jaden Smith.
And like he just so happened to not be home when daddy's country gets destroyed, and then even then he's like,
There's no storyline to the game. It's really like there's just no storyline.
Drive around and
then there's
all of the story is told outside of the game, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's stupid. And
like they had to make a movie and like a graphic novel series.
Well, they had
you know what?
Like the time skip thing is really cool in concept. It's just really poorly executed. Like when he
speaking of shit that happened outside. You know what movie is underrated as fuck, but because it said Final Fantasy on it, like people slammed it.
Spirits Within, I'm gonna slap you.
Dude, Spirits Within was a pretty solid movie.
I actually kind of like that movie.
Yeah, but the people hated it because it's got nothing Final Fantasy.
Well, I mean,
exactly.
It's like they just took a movie
literally, that is literally my point, Brandon.
But you
know what? They would have called that movie, I don't know, Space Force 7.
Dude, you know what's also like? So you know why I kind of like that movie? It reminds me of do you remember Titan AE?
Yes.
I do remember Titan.
That movie was awesome. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but that movie was dope as hell.
Yeah,
Titan AE was pretty good.
Yeah, and for like, I feel like the Final Fantasy, what is it called? Spirits Within has a lot of Titan AE, like, I don't know, vibes to me. Even though it looks nothing like it, but for some reason.
But the thing is, like, if they just called it like something else, it probably would have done just fine. You know?
I mean, it's got some like terms from Final Fantasy in it.
Alex, did you do another eco this week?
Yeah. I did Bestock.
But yeah, anyway. Back to Final Fantasy 1. What else did you like about it, Brandon?
I thought the job system was pretty well done. It had some surprising in it that I wasn't really prepared for. Like, I just kind of wrote Thief off as kind of useless halfway through, but then whenever I got to the upgrade quest and I got it to Ninja, it could actually equip armor and weapons that were useful, and he ended up being the strongest character. Like, when I got to the last boss, I was struggling with the last boss, but I just had him attacking the whole time, and he basically did all the damage.
Alright, here's a fun
one-manned it for you.
Everybody else would just try to keep everyone else alive.
That's something that I noticed, like, about some of the older Final Fantasies. Like, you can get to the last boss pretty quickly, but they're typically like, you're not meant to fight them right away.
Here's one for Indy and Brandon and Nick, everybody. What is your favorite Final Fantasy character? Period.
Oh shit, dude.
Tifa.
We're not talking.
That was easy for Nick. Titties. Immediately titties.
I mean, the best answer is going to be Tifa or Lulu. They're, like every other answer is wrong.
Yeah,
I like Aerith a lot. I wish we could have saw more story on Aerith and.
By story, he means titties.
Yeah.
No, like the ancient people and shit. It'd been cool to see
Aerith, the whole thing with the
like a
ancients
prequel to the ancient people would be really fucking cool.
A prequel to Final Fantasy VII?
Well, not a prequel, but like the ancients.
Just
like
I
like a backstory.
A Final Fantasy about the ancients and like before like.
Isn't Final
when
Fantasy
the ancients were around.
VII's world like a future setting of one of the games? Or I think I've heard that, or maybe that's just not. Maybe that's just a myth.
I don't know.
I don't either. I know Final Fantasy 12 and Tactics take place in the same like universe.
Yeah, 12 and Tactics do take place in Ivalice.
Yeah.
I decided that I kind of need, like, if I'm ever in the mood in the near future to play another single-player game, I think I'm going to give that Death Stranding game a try. Because I am a big Kojima fan, and I just never got around to playing it.
Dude, it's
I hear it's
the
good.
second one I heard is really good, but I don't want to play the second without playing the first one.
Well, I think it's a continuation, but like, well, I think in the difference is like you're connecting Australia instead of connecting the United States. I think you can play the second one without really playing the first one. The problem is there's a lot of terms that they use that they just kind of assume you know. So I played a little bit of Death Stranding 1. It's not for me, man. Like it's
because. The only reason why I didn't play it is because, like, I was a huge Metal Gear fan, and I kind of didn't like the direction they were going with Metal Gear, being, like, open-worldy.
Yeah, no, I'm a super big Metal Gear fan. No, I don't like 5. I played through 5. The thing I don't like about Metal Gear Solid 5 isn't even necessarily the open world, it's the fucking lack of a storyline.
Yeah, that too.
Dude, there's
like, 4 was so good. Like, I played the shit
4. Dude, 4 had an awesome online.
Dude. 4 even had, like, a throwback section where you go back to, like, what was it called? Moses Island, the original, and they actually put the graphics back to, like, PlayStation 2 graphics.
Yeah.
So,
that's
it hits you hard in that nostalgia, and I was like, God damn,
4 also had a really dope-ass online. I loved 4's multiplayer. Dude,
I never actually played 4 and 5.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake comes out this month.
I bought the remastered, I think it's remastered 1 and 2.
Yeah, I have them too.
Because 2 was really fucking good too, man.
2's one of the best games ever, truly.
Dude, so good.
Like
Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 were...
Dude, I remember when...
I'm not a huge... 3 is fine, 2 is, storyline-wise, is way better.
I remember when they first introduced Vamp, and you see him take out the fucking SEAL team.
Yeah, shit's dope.
I was like, holy fuck, this guy's just murking, like, special forces like they're nothing. Like, just fucking running through it.
Second one?
Do what?
Yeah, with a Bowie knife. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're, like, scoping in on him, and he, like, disappearing and shit.
Yeah.
It was nuts. But then you gotta think, like, the first one, bro, when you fight Psycho Mantis and you have to, like, pull out, like, that was the first game I ever played where they broke, like, the fourth wall, where, like, you literally had to unplug your controller from port 1 and put it in port 2.
They also had you looking on the back of the box for codex calls and shit.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that game was awesome.
No, dude, in the second...
How do you code that?
The second one is trippy as fuck when he gets captured and you lose all your gear and the fucking game you feel like you think the game's like fucking glitching out, but it's just part of the game.
He turn off the game.
To that like mini game, is that what you're talking about?
You're running around butt naked, and he's like, "You've been playing too long."
Yeah, you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about that part. I thought you were talking about when they So there's I think it's in the second one where they capture you, and and you're in prison, if you come back like from a save, you end up in like a whole different game. Like you're playing a mini game.
Interesting.
It might be in 3 though, but I can't remember. But yeah, the shit where the game starts cracking out and telling you to stop playing. Second one is pretty good.
They did in the second one. I remember that me as a kid, I was like, this is freaky. It literally did freak me the fuck out.
The storyline for
yeah, it is pretty freaky.
Like I got up and shit, and I was like, I think I like saved it and like.
You're just like, I gotta stop.
And, like, looked at the disc and I was like, what
dude.
the fuck?
Damn, I keep saying Final Fantasy. Metal Gear Solid 2, when that game came out, like, I literally, that was one of the first games where I bought it and then played it, like, I beat that game in, like, a day or two. Like, a day and a half.
Yeah,
I played it
me and my buddies
would
stay up all night and we would beat that shit.
Yeah, I played
Dude,
that
I remember,
shit
it was funny, like, they had, like, poster girls in the lockers, and you go in, and if you zoom in and zoom out, you actually like jerk off. And you hear like a
funny story about how.
And if you do it a bunch, you see him like blow the door off the locker, and like a big spooge mark on the fucking like he little.
Nah, I don't remember that. That doesn't happen.
Dude, look it up. It's a thing. It's a thing, dude.
I don't remember that.
Dude, funny story about fucking Metal Gear Solid 2, how I got into it. Our substitute teacher in middle school brought his PlayStation 2 and set it up and was letting us play Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's a dope-ass substitute teacher, bro.
I'm like,
that is pretty dope substitute
fucking
teacher.
dope.
Like, I don't feel like teaching the class. How can I play some games and get away with it?
Dude, and the music score in that game is still slaps to this day, man.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, but Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite.
Yeah, it's probably storyline-wise, it's my favorite, 100%. Like, without a doubt, it's my favorite as far as the story goes. Dude, that game predicted, like, all the shit that we see happening right now in our society. Like, with the internet, and, like, information control, and, like, propaganda, like, all kinds of shit, dude. It predicted all of the shit that's going down.
It kind of is true.
Dude, no, it did, bro. Like, it's crazy how fucking, like, almost, like, prophetical that game is.
Did anybody else feel bad as shit when you fucking have to murder Sniper Wolf, her fine ass, even though she was like into fucking Octagon, Otacon?
In the first one?
Yeah.
Nah, that was cool.
And like Otacon is just like fucking devastated.
He shoots your girl, and then he tries to kill you, or she, so. Dude, I didn't like Otacon.
I mean, the thing that stuck with me the most about the first one was probably... there's that moment if you switch your you have to like switch your memory card out and put it in slot 2. Yeah. Otherwise, he keeps predicting your movements.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Psycho Mantis.
Well, yeah, but you said controller, but if the memory card, he starts like reading off like what you have.
Oh, that's true.
He starts reading off your data. It's like, I see you've been playing Suikoden, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he like when you're in port 1, he can like read your memory card and stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. Like nobody else was doing shit like that back then.
Yeah, that's true. That's a cool.
Shit, people don't even like. They don't even do that shit today. Like, I can't remember a game that did that.
No, they don't do cool shit like that anymore. Unless you want to pay $19.95 for it.
Exactly. That fucking fourth wall immersion breaking
add on. Your best bet is to wait for a modder to make something cool.
Game was awesome. It was awesome.
It was awesome indeed.
And like I said, first time I ever played that game was because a Pizza Hut demo disc, the Metal Gear 1.
For real? A Pizza Hut demo disc had Metal Gear in it?
Fuck yeah, it had Crash Bandicoot, Metal Gear.
That's how I played it first.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it worked too, man. It worked. I played it, and I got to the elevator, and you get to the point where the DARPA chief dies. Damn. And he's like, oh, why me? And he dies.
That's
and all of a sudden you're
significant little chunk
to play the actual game, you have to buy it. And I'm like, motherfucker.
That's actually a significant chunk of the game, though.
Yeah, it was. But it got you to a point where, like,
yeah, you wanted to play that shit. That was back in rent,
just like, dude, I gotta find out.
Yeah, that was back in the day when you could go rent a game.
Yeah.
For fucking $1 or whatever.
Yeah, but half the time
about old games.
The big games were fucking rented out.
Old disc, man.
You end up taking home like Toe Jam and Earl or some shit.
Oh,
dude, talk about old games. Dude, I always tried to rent that fucking South Park like GoldenEye like phone, and that shit would be always rented out every single fucking time.
And then he finally...
there's certain games you just had to buy. Like, I think it was Pokemon Stadium. I was like, fuck it, I just gotta buy this game. I'm never gonna be able to run it. And then, what was the other one? Star Wars Rogue Squadron. That was the other one I had to buy. Because I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm never gonna run this.
Rogue Squadron was always there at Player's Choice and Blockbuster, dude. It was always there.
See, I never. We had like one copy at our Blockbuster, and that shit was always running out. And I was like, fuck it.
But when I did get it, I fucking
Rogue Squadron, where's your cover? Me and my cousin still laugh about that shit because we went on like benders and playing. Like my cousin Eric, we still laugh like because we fuck up missions like Rogue Squadron, where's your cover? Skywalker, where are you? Yeah. Whenever you fail.
What was that one Star Wars game for 64 that felt like it had nothing to do with Star Wars?
Oh, dude, that shit.
Shadow of the Empire.
Shadow of the Empire.
Yeah. Dude, that game's a classic,
that shit was still really good, man.
That's a goddamn classic.
It felt like it had nothing to do with Star Wars.
Nothing to do with Star Wars. It was like a Han Solo, locations. Like... Dude, I remember, dude, you fight IG-88, and that was like the scariest fight in the entire game.
Dude, it
wasn't even like that far into the game. I think it was like your second or third boss.
Like junkyard or something.
Yeah, dude, and that motherfucker had like seeker missiles and all this other shit.
Dude, that game is hard as fuck.
Dude, it really was hard as fuck. That game did not give a fuck that you were a 12-year-old just trying to play and have a good time. That game did not give a fuck.
Hard.
Shadows of the Empire was dope.
Yeah, it is a
That's what we were talking about, dude.
The speeder
I beat that shit too. That's a fun game.
Dude, I had to. Sean helped me beat that, bro. Like he and I, I don't remember. We were in the mountains or something on a vacation or something. For some reason that dude was there, and we fucking or the beach or something, and we were chilling out on a weekend and beat it.
Somebody was playing that shit on TikTok. I was watching it for a good while.
And I remember unlocking the debug mode or some shit with Wampia Stopper. You put your name as I think it was Wampa Stompa.
I kind of remember that, yeah. I don't remember what it did.
Yeah, they did that with Star Wars Rogue Squadron. If you typed in Farm Boy, you got to play as an AT-AT, which was kind of cool.
Oh, and yeah, dude, that opening fucking mission for that game is dope, dude, where you're flying around in snow area.
You're covering, like, the little transports or whatever.
No, not in Rogue Squadron, in Shadow of the Empire, where you're fucking on the snow planet, dude. Like the opening of the second game, or the second movie.
Yeah, when you first get your ship, which your ship was cool as shit, too. That was the first game I played where, like, you started the mission, and I was like, wait a minute, my ship's right here. I can, like, walk around in it? And I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Brandon, look at my screen.
Hold up.
Nick's got a carbuncle.
Alright, what am I looking at?
Nick found out.
What, are you in a party?
A queer boy party.
Your level sync, Nick.
Sorry.
But see, that's the thing. Brandon played Final Fantasy 1 recently without nostalgia, and he says it's a pretty decent game.
I played it for the first time, and I loved it.
What, Final Fantasy 1?
Yes, I absolutely loved it. The nostalgia,
yeah, I was surprised at how much I liked it.
The character, the way they look, is the AF from fucking Final Fantasy 11. I didn't know that's the, like, original, like, the gear has not changed much from Final Fantasy 1.
Did you beat it?
I haven't beat it. I want to go back and play it, but it's, from what I played, is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still like very surprised at how much that game holds up.
And for the first one, like, that's crazy that is the first Final Fantasy, and like that's where it came from, and it hasn't really changed much.
No, it really hasn't, dude. That's what's crazy about Final Fantasy. And what that game
the graphics has changed. That's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's fine. That game came out in '87, bro. Like 1987.
Before I was goddamn born, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Before I was born.
I wish they would go back to like their roots a little bit more. Like I think that's what makes 9 such a good game for me, is that it basically like a big love letter to the games that came before it, the ones that brought Final Fantasy to where it was. And I just kind of wish they would go back and try to reclaim some of that magic. Like, it seems like every game they make now, they're trying to make more futuristic and more with the times. And it just kind of makes me miss the classic feel. Going back and playing 1 gave me the feels, man. Gave me the feels. They did it good. One of my big complaints about 1 though is that it was kind of easy. Like
really?
If you grind, if you grind a little bit.
Yeah, if you grind, sure.
Well, like if you grind a little bit early, because you kind of want to. You go to a new town, you see new spells, you're like, man, I want those.
Oh yeah, that's
so
true. Like in the new
grind
one,
them out.
Yeah, or in the old ones rather, you don't learn them. You have to go buy the spells. Can you teach any spell to any character in that game?
No. Only the mages can learn spells.
Okay.
And red mage is locked out of some of the spells.
See, dude, that was like when I was playing Final Fantasy II. That was something I really liked about Final Fantasy II, the way the magic system worked in that game. Like so far, like it's cool. Like you can give anybody anything, and if they use it, it levels up. Like you just level that ability up. Like that's fucking dope. You can like almost customize your classes. Cool. Like you can it's like your class is more determined based off of the gear you're using. Whereas like Final Fantasy 1 just had archetypes, right? Like it's more closer to Dungeons and Dragons in a way.
Right, yeah.
To me that game has like a real Dungeons and Dragons / like Zelda feel to it. Like it really feels like Zelda to me.
Yeah, I could see that. Like the thing is I never actually played 2's one of the ones I haven't played. I'm not far enough into to like definitively say anything, but so far I do like how it's laid out. The only thing that kind of throws me off a little bit is the way that the leveling system is kind of strange. Like you don't get traditional levels.
Yeah, you just get like stat ups, or like I think like the way it works is like based off of whatever you are doing. Like individual stat attributes level based off how much you use them. So if you're using a lot of magic, like that character's going to increase in his abilities to use magic, is what it seems like.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I haven't played it enough to really know definitively how it works. But I do like what I've played of it. And I think it's different enough from Final Fantasy 1. Where it's like unique. Definitely unique.
Yeah. And I don't know about the difficulty of it, but so far, 2 seemed like a big jump in difficulty.
Yeah, there's some times where you just
like,
dicked on. You absolutely dicked on.
Like, just the first thing you have to do in that game is go up to that town, and you have to go outside. You can't talk to anyone. You don't know that, though. But you can't talk to anyone in that town.
Talk to those guards.
And then but what you have to do is you have to go outside the border of the town and fucking go to like a hidden bar or some shit. It was like, how are you supposed to know this?
Yeah, it's pretty obscure. You know
I always think about that with like the difference between like older games versus like modern games. Is like older games back in the day, they didn't give a fuck if you were like an 8-year-old. Like they would fucking drill your ass.
They didn't care if you beat the
didn't
game.
care.
They didn't
like
care
nowadays, there's so much hand holding where they're like, oh well, we gotta make it easier. So that... no, back in those days, man, I was like, fuck you, figure it out, scrub. And I'm like, put him 7. It's like I don't care.
Basically.
Back then, those games did not. It's like yeah. I look at the somebody's talking about the Lion King, where they're like, oh yeah, like you die in the Lion King. No, there was no like, oh you stop by you start over at a save point. No, bitch, you start at the very goddamn beginning. I don't care if you're a child. You were starting over.
The same thing with that Toy Story game, bro. That fucking Toy Story game is hard as shit.
Oh yeah,
Toy Story game. Oh my god, man.
But I mean,
the
games
amount of hours I spent
with Aladdin.
Dude,
Aladdin was fucking hard as shit too.
Did you hear about the? Remember that game for PlayStation, Driver?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Driver.
Dude, Driver
Remember having to get the driver's license at the very
awesome.
beginning?
It's
Apparently, when they made the
No.
game, they accidentally made that shit like insanely hard right out of the gate, like the driver's license.
Yes, it was.
I never played anything on Driver except that free mode where you run from the cops.
They actually fucked up the timer on it, apparently. Like, the devs was talking about it. They're like, yeah, we fucked up the timer. You were supposed to get more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes was supposed to be, like, expert mode or something like that. But we fucked up, and we left it at 2 minutes. It was supposed to be 5, which would change things.
Nah, dude, there was in the first Driver...
And it's funny, because they were like, it's already been released, so there's nothing we can do about it, you know what I mean? But they found out, like, years later, they're like, yeah, no, that was a total fuck-up on our end. Because everyone's like, dude, there were so many people that actually never actually got past the initial... Dude, the first... Like, they just got so frustrated they never played it.
The first Driver has, like, a free range
I did too. I got pretty far in Driver.
Yeah, me too. I'm just saying, like, it was interesting. I just remember that getting that driver's license was, like, insane.
Yeah, see, I have no idea what you're talking about. There was a mode in there that's just called like Free Chase or something, and that's literally all I played. I never played anything else other than that.
Yeah, you had to do the driver's license to actually get the story going.
Yeah, nah, I didn't care about that. I just wanted to run from the cops.
Yeah.
Same with Burnout, the racing games.
Yeah.
Burnout 3 or something like that. There was on PlayStation 2. There was like a game mode where you just like try to make the biggest wreck you can do, and that's all.
Yeah.
I never played any of the races. I just did all the wrecks.
That was the funnest mode. I mean, I did the racing too, but yeah, I know the mode you're talking about.
Yeah.
Funnest mode.
Dude, that shit was awesome.
Brand Lady actually wants me to watch a movie with her.
Uh-oh.
Or show.
Uh-oh. No more fishing for you. Y'all
You keep
go
on
fishing?
leveling, but
Y'all go fishing?
if I knock it out now, I don't have to do it tomorrow.
What, fishing?
True.
No, hanging out with the lady and watching her show.
Alex isn't gonna fish. She's gonna buy a bot.
Exactly.
I'm kind of sick lately. And I don't know why this popped in my head, but I was about to make some chicken noodle soup. I don't really have any vegetables. I just have canned chicken noodle soup. I don't know why this popped in my head, but fucking I remember when I was in college, there was this guy and this girl, like, I don't remember what class we were in, but they got into an argument about whether or not corn was a vegetable or a fruit, and they were just screaming at each other for like 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, just yelling at each other about whether or not fucking corn was a fruit or a vegetable. And the girl was like hitting them with all kinds of facts about plants and like fucking botany and like why it's technically a fruit and all this stuff. And the whole time the dude was like, I work at Lowe's Foods. I think I know what a vegetable is. And that was like his only argument.
The corn is next to the carrots and the celery.
He was just yelling that the whole time, dude.
I stock it all the time.
Literally, he was like, I stock it all the time. It goes in the vegetable aisle. It's a fucking vegetable. He's like, I work at Lowe's Foods. I think I would know the difference.
And she's just like, yeah, but if you look closely, the corn kernels are actually seeds, and it's on the exterior of it, just like strawberries.
Yeah, it was something like that. Like something about the way the flour and the fucking fruit
and he's like, bitch, the strawberries are next to the celery. Goddamn corn in it.
That's basically what happened, dude. It was great. And like,
that is amazing.
The best part was like the teacher just just had zero control of the situation. Didn't try to stop it or anything. Like, just let these two people completely take over the class and yell at each other about corn for like 5-10 minutes. And then I just remember at the end of it, like I had a bag of M&Ms. And like it got quiet for a second. I was like, y'all want some M&Ms? I was like, just so you know, these are peanuts. They're definitely not vegetables. Dude, they did not think that shit was funny, man.
I would have thought that shit was hilarious.
Dude, right? I'm thinking.
He probably been, actually, they're legumes, and they're in the legume family.
Yeah, who fucking knows? It's just candy. This isn't even food.
Legumes are technically a bean, and shut up, bitch.
And you just smack her. Yeah, dude, that shit was great, man. That was probably one of the most hilarious things ever.
That's something that needed to be caught on the internet, yeah. Bitch, I work at Lowe's Food. I think I know what a vegetable is.
Dude, that's what he kept saying, dude. I know what a vegetable. I'm pretty sure he was like, I was almost a manager. I stopped to take the manager position just so I could come back to school. And it was like, yo, I don't think that makes you qualified. Like, what are you talking about, man? That just means you were a manager at Lowe's Foods. But yeah.
If it helps your argument anymore, there's a restaurant in Winston called Cagney's Kitchen.
Dude, I don't like that place.
And they, I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan either, but either way, that's irrelevant. Because one of their things that's classified as a vegetable
pizza
is banana pudding.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Because with their like meals, you can get 2 vegetable sides, and one of their vegetable sides is banana pudding.
That's weird, right?
Like, hold up now.
Yeah, it's not even close to a vegetable. I mean, do some people just consider anything that comes from a plant a vegetable?
It's banana pudding. I don't think there's any actual plant in it.
Kind of true, right? There, I don't know.
I don't think there is.
I don't really fuck with banana pudding like that, so I'm not a big fan of bananas and or a plantain.
I like a good banana. I like a good banana from time to time.
Yeah, you do. I don't know. Something about bananas. I like them now.
This is weird that you like plantains. They're like
plantains
almost
and bananas
the same.
are not the same at all.
The plantains are a little starchier and they have a slightly different flavor profile. You know, they're not as sweet.
Dude, they fucking yeah. I mean, you could wait for them to ripen and it's sweet. They're not. I mean, they still don't taste like bananas, but plantain tastes more like potatoes or something.
Yeah, close to you. I can see that.
Yeah,
Did you ever eat an unripened banana?
Like them?
God damn, an unripe banana is awful.
They're higher in starch, I guess. That.
Yeah, they're a hell of a lot higher in starch.
And when you
Tastes like you just ate a big ass fucking bowl of starch.
No. I'm a potato girl.
Potatoes are delicious.
Potatoes, yucca, and plantains, like Verde, I guess. Plantains, fucking banging.
Like, I like banana, but I'm not that big on banana flavored things.
I'm the opposite.
Like artificial banana flavoring is kind of
well, okay. Let me take
great.
that back. I'm the opposite. I don't like bananas, but I don't mind bananas being stuff like banana bread. Fucking.
Yeah, banana bread has actual bananas in it. I'm talking about artificial.
Yeah, I don't want
banana flavoring.
Sure. I'm just saying, like, I don't like bananas just eating a banana, but banana as an ingredient is different. Like, banana smoothies, breads, fucking...
Right.
A deep fried banana with some ice cream. Those are pretty good, dude.
All of those things are good. I like all of those things. I fucking love banana bread.
Banana bread, dude. Good.
Had banana bread at work today, dude?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hell yeah.
Something like that.
A lot of things that go wrong at work, but when I got banana bread at work today, dude, hell yeah. Dude, if you have fried bananas, man, like fried bananas with like a little banana sauce on like an ice cream, like sundae or something, pretty fucking good. Also like banana pancakes. Banana pancakes is pretty good too.
Yeah, banana pancakes are pretty good. Yeah, banana on your breakfast food. Like banana on your French toast, pancakes, waffle, syrup, maple syrup or something. Yeah, that's pretty good. When I was in school, this dude used to make banana peanut butter bacon sandwiches. And
hell yeah.
Dude, those are pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah. No. Those are called the Elvis Presleys. Them things are good as fuck. And you like butter it up and like kind of toast the bread.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a name.
Yeah, that's the sandwich that Elvis was famous.
Really?
Famous for. Yeah.
Huh. Crazy.
There's a famous restaurant out in Vegas that serves them. Apparently, he would go there all the time to eat them. They reminded him of the ones his mom used to make. Peanut butter, banana, and bacon. Okay. Buttered griddled toast. Them shits is good though.
I only had them there a few times in school, and they're pretty decent, bro. Pretty decent.
Yeah, people call me weird because I like peanut butter and banana on my pancakes with some maple syrup. That shit's good as fuck. But people be like, why are you putting peanut butter and banana on your pancake? I'm kind of like, why aren't you? That shit's good as fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know, certain fruit.
Like corn?
On your pancake? I do. Corn,
You
mayonnaise,
certain fruits,
cheese
man.
on your pancake, dude. That's where it's at.
Ugh.
Could you imagine somebody brought you that?
Someone brought me a Esquites pancake, I'd fucking give it back to him.
I'd be quite upset. There was something that somebody brought me to eat. Ruined it with, like, something like that.
Mayonnaise?
Dude. I was mad. I was like, yo, I would have ate that till you just fucked it all up.
I don't know about that, but you once sent me a video that, like, the whole thing didn't look that bad. and you're like, not that bad, dude. He fucked that shit up with that mayonnaise. You were, like, adamant about that shit, too. Like,
Wait,
that shit made me angry.
What was it?
It was like a video of a dude making, like, a breakfast sandwich or something. And he puts, like, a bunch of mayonnaise on it.
Oh.
I was like, dude, the sandwich looked pretty good except for all that mayonnaise. And you're like, exactly.
Yeah.
You fucked it up with all that mayonnaise.
Dude, that shit, yeah, I do remember that video. That was like a really good video, and then just for some reason, he just put it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Who puts mayonnaise on their goddamn bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's gross. But I remember it because it's just so funny. You're so adamant about it, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I'll be upset if somebody messes up a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, bro. That's one of my favorite. I don't like a lot of sandwiches, as we know, but that is one that I do like. Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, fucking banging. Biscuit, croissant, bagel, fucking in between pieces of toast. fucking pancakes. It doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese is fucking delicious.
Ooh, when I was at my last job, the black dude that ran the grill, dude, he would make homemade McGriddles. Like you go to him and he had these little like circles that he would put pancake batter in and fucking infuse it with syrup. Then he would cook you up some like he would even do it with steaks, some breakfast steaks. But he would bacon or sausage with some eggs and cheese, dude, and make you homemade
Dude, a steak, egg, and cheese like homemade like McGriddle.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds good as fuck.
On a flat top grill, you know what I'm saying? So like, cause it was like a cafe, so he had it on flat top. That shit was delicious. And it was like $3 or something.
Hey, you can't beat that.
Yeah, he would do his like, I think he called them Cliff breakfast specials. And dude, Cliff was just a fucking giant black dude, like just a big fat ass black dude. He would just make you some delicious ass food. Cliff was awesome. He was a dick, but he made some good breakfast sandwiches.
Then you turn around and steal yogurt from his kitchen.
Goddamn right. It wasn't his kitchen, dude. Fucking company.
But he's black though, so you know they were like, Cliff, you stealing yogurt again? We keep missing all this money on yogurt.
Dude, the war on sauce and the war on fucking condiments and yogurt is crazy.
Is there a war on yogurt?
I don't know, man. I'm sure there is.